I was like so happy, like to the point, like I was still like shaking, like out of excitement. And then I texted you. I also texted my mom, and I was just so excited and happy.
Hi everyone, my name is Tabitha Nahuli, the founder of Wezesha Binti Foundation. Welcome to Teenagers and Periods, where we talk about everything menstruation. We're back with our second season, and this time we're spicing it up. So we're not only using it to serve as a resource point to preteens and teenagers who just started their periods or who are yet to start their periods, but we're also incorporating different menstruating experiences. We're also talking about periods and mental health, and having some fun conversations with men as well.
Hi, my name is Angel Nahuli, a preteen and Tabitha's younger sister. Last year, we talked about the things we were doing to get me ready for my first period, as well as the different products I could choose from. In case you haven't watched season 1, you can catch up on our IGTV.
Okay. It's been a whole year since we last spoke to Angel, and a couple of things have changed, including schools reopening. So the first question I have for you is, what was different about going back to school now that you had learned about periods and the different period products?
After learning about periods and since schools have reopened, I've started to wonder like how many girls have started their periods and how they're coping with them and what kinds of things they are doing to get through the cycles.
Yeah. But have you found yourself having conversations with them? Like, have you found yourself teaching them what I taught you? And how has that been?
With this type of information, like it's able to inform girls about this information. For those who like haven't started their periods already, you can help them like beforehand, like you can help inform them. And those who have started their periods but don't have enough information, you can also help them. It also helps like informing boys who have no information about periods and how it affects girls. Yes.
Also, now that you have the knowledge, it's easier for you to play the educative part.
Yes.
Okay. And is there any news you want to share with us?
Yes, I've actually gotten my period.
Ah, congratulations. So one of the reasons why it was important for us to teach Angel about her periods is because we wanted to equip her with the right knowledge, and then also we didn't know when it would start or where she would be, if I would be there or if my mom wouldn't be there. But I won't preempt her first time, but you can just tell us about your first time.
I remember that day because like I had been like hoping that my period would come very soon, because now I knew like a lot of my friends had started it, and I was really hoping that mine would come. So I remember the exact date. It was during May. It was on a Saturday morning. So I had woken up, and I didn't first notice it. I didn't notice it at first. So I just woke up. I was still feeling sleepy, and then now when I wake up, I see like spots on the bed sheets. And then now when I look down, like I see like a stain, but I was wearing like dark colored pants, so it looked like water. So I was like, Connie, what happened? And then now I realized that I've gotten my period, and then I was like so happy, like to the point, like I was still like shaking, like out of excitement. And then I texted you. I also texted my mom, and I was just so excited and happy.
So, okay, so because none of us were there, how did you go about it?
My auntie was there, and she helped me find like extra pads, and my cousin was also there. And after I had taken a shower, she gave me one of her pads to use.
So did you find that it was easier for you to have your first time now that you knew exactly, okay, not exactly, like, but you had an idea of what was going to happen?
Yes. Since it wasn't really like too painful, and I knew how to like set the pad and everything, it was easy to like manage it. I knew when to change the pad.
Yeah, and one of the things that we also encouraged Angel to do was, apart from telling me and my mom, she also told her brothers. So how was that experience, telling the men in your life that you started your period?
Since I know that periods aren't like a really bad thing to happen, in fact they're really amazing, it's a new step into womanhood, I felt when I told them, I knew that with this information, in case like I ever needed the extra help, like I could go to them and they could help me with anything I needed.
Okay, yeah, so we encourage you to share the news with the men as well. So far, how would you describe your menstruation experience?
So far they've been coming like every month. They've been normal. I've been able to like, since if I'm in class, I've been able to step out of class and change my pads and yeah.
Yeah, and would you say like your school provides a comfortable environment for you during menstruation? Like, is it hard to ask the teacher to step out and go and change your pad, or is it like a comfortable space?
With the teacher I'm with right now, I feel honestly comfortable with it. I remember one day during lunch, my stomach was hurting. I wasn't on my period, but it was just like a stomachache. And my teacher asked me if I was on my periods. And during this time, like the girls who haven't started their periods, and now we've all just come from lunch, we're still feeling really energetic, and girls are just like sitting, they're like just in any position, and the teacher all like calls all of us out, and she's like, you should all sit properly, just in case you're on your periods, and you know there are so many boys in the class, so you should all just sit properly, and yeah.
So I think you've already said, are some of your friends already on their period, and do you find it easy to have conversations with them about menstruation?
Yes, there are friends of mine who have started their periods. A very close friend of mine, one day after we dropped her off, a few hours later when we were like online chatting, she told us she was on her period, and me and her, we both had our period at the same time. Like we were in the washroom and she was like, oh, I have my period, and we were just talking about it. When we were in the bus, we discussed like what brands we're using and stuff like that.
Oh, you know, there's actually something called, so it's called like period sisters. So the people you spend the most time with, your cycles end up syncing. So maybe that's why you and your friend have your periods at the same time. Did you have any expectations about menstruation, and would you say that they've been met?
I was expecting them to be like every month, because I was like, maybe they're going to come like at different times. Like
maybe they're going to be regular.
Yeah, but they've come like every month, and the flow has been like normal, like not too heavy and not too light. It's just been normal. I've been able to get like any period products that I need. There's been good hygiene. Like I've been able to have any products to keep healthy. Yeah.
Okay. What advice would you share with preteens or teenagers who have not yet started their periods, and with those who've just started their periods?
For those who haven't started their periods, all I can say is like be prepared, because you never know when it's going to come. It will come like whether you're at home, whether you're in school, it's going to come at any time. And for those who have just started their periods, you should also like be ready with anything you need. You should have pads, tampons, menstrual cups, and they should all be like somewhere within easy reach.
Okay, so thank you so much for sharing with us your first time. Wish you an amazing period. Yeah, and that's it for this first episode. We will have a very amazing season in store, so be sure to tune in to Teenagers and Periods as we continue having this conversation. Thank you so much, and bye.
Bye.